a couple extra days, but unfortunately, when I'm not around at 11 or at night, it does not help. Alright, so let's see. I should have. Just want to make sure because I haven't loaded this up since last time. Multi-roll. Fighter attacks. You. Okay. Yeah, I remember because I was going hunting for the tells. You're just cap. You guys are silent. You're just cap. F-16's way over here. If that's what I sent there. Oh, shoot. Do I have any fighters over this way that I can send up there? No. Because I just noticed all that. Got a lot of fighter bombers. Ah, here we go. You guys are going to want to have as much ammunition as possible. Okay, let's get this going. So, currently we should be operating primarily up in here right now. I do still have targets here to knock out. I still need to hit these targets as well. Missile where? Who's shooting at who? Oh, that's right. These are MiG-20. No, those are SUs. These are Russian. Okay. Okay. So just a bunch of SU-27s. Those need to get shot down. What is that, and where the hell did it come from? Oh, so where is it going? It's most definitely a semi-active radar homing missile coming in at my F-16s. It was probably going after that MiG-21. Yep, that was semi-active. That's probably also semi-active. If not, it's an IR. Don't want it to be IR. That looks to be IR. That is probably semi-active, though. What actually was that then? AA-10 Alamo IR. That's what I was figuring at that point. How many do I have airborne over here? One? Dang it. Okay. I still have all these F-22s. The reason I'm not using those are probably cruise missiles. What the hell are those? Where the hell did those come from? Because they should not be able to lock onto my F-22s. Ah, those are A-10s. That's gonna suck. Okay, I did manage to evade those. Alright, you guys, I need you guys up here. So now the fun part is, I do have a lot of anti-air missiles up here. Or air-to-air missiles up here. Problem is they're all on aircraft that are stealth and are loaded for ground attack. Actually, I need you to continue the escort. Down to 1 AMRAAM on the F-16s. New ground contact. That would. Is that question? Is that going to be radar or a SAM? And thank you for not telling me what these are. At least I know this thing is some form of ground-based either radar or SAM. Hold on, I need you to guide your missiles for a minute. Oh, IL-20. Elent. Yeah, please shoot that down. Not that it's actually going to do anything to my aircraft, I still want it down. Alright, how many AMRAAMs do I have up here? Each one's carrying 2. Okay. And it's this guy that's got the rest. So I got 16 AMRAAMs up here. Yeah, just say 5 looks just be down to manpads. New ground contact. That's gonna be another Russian, so I don't really care. Looks like the latest one is the S4. We got the S400. We got an S300 V4 detected, and then whatever this is, probably another S300 battery. S300. Okay, that's an S810. The U2's the one that's doing that? Okay. There's the Russian Navy. What are you shooting at? Oh. You're shooting at the Toot Bears and the Midases. That's a lot. Oh, that's a tanker pattern. That's tanker pattern refueling long range MPAs. Now I need you to hit those because I don't want the MPAs in the area. Don't want those MPAs at all. Also, without the tankers, it'll make it harder for them to operate. Alright, do I risk firing up the radars on my F-22s? Screw it, I need these guys to die. No, we're not going to fire up the radars. I do need them to die, though. What sensors are you running? So Elant's what's been picking everything up. We're going to keep the ASARs off. Okay, you can RTB finally. Looks like we didn't hit them, but it still is going to disrupt them. Oh, we did hit one. Contact changed. And never mind, nothing to worry about. These are going to be hostile up here. These are probably a mixture of fencers and blinders. You don't like the SA-23 or 21 up there. Especially since I need to operate right on the edge of their range. The SA-21 range. Because these things are absolutely crazy. Ah, there's not a picture. Oh well. That's gonna be something similar to that. That. Alright, that is gonna be hostile unknown target. Sonobui, do not care. That's gonna be an IR missile most likely. You got ground contact. That's gonna be a radar. And you turned on your radar. I did not tell you were allowed to do that, but okay. Those missiles are more potent. I was hoping that you guys would just engage with Sidewinders. No, you need to engage these guys. They're on top of you. Hold on, where's this guy? Engage as well. And you know what? You're allowed to turn your radar on. Ouch. This is not what I need. A massive dogfight. Did not want that. I want that. Ouch. Okay, screw it. Where's this guy? Because you can go ahead and go reactive on your radar. We need to detect these guys anyways. This is all guaranteed hostile. Meaning F-22s and targets are eliminated. Go passive radar. Um, let's see. So, if I had to guess at any of these, probably air defenses, probably the tells. So let's go and target that. Probably the same thing going on over here, so you can go ahead and target that. Go ahead and start releasing your bombs. Now it's highly unlikely I'll actually ID these targets with the fact that I'm trying to avoid entering Russian air defense range. So I'm able to go up to about here, but that's about it. So I can't quite get on top of these two. This is going to be hostile as well. That might be the Pulling 6-tel. That is probably... Thing is, what I'm looking for are multiple contacts. Contact with more than one number on it. Or more than a 1 on it, so like the 6. Likely surrounded by other large numerous contacts. So like this case right here is probably a good idea. This one might be, but I'm going to need a better idea. Now it'd be nice if I had not run into those SUs earlier, because now I'm down several fighters. And these fighters were carrying my weapons. We'll figure out what that is in a minute. Got a radar there and another radar there still. Okay. Stuff on the runway most likely. Weapon damage. Nodong 2, armor hit, 100% penetration. Missed by 56 feet. Now, if it comes down to it, I'll just literally carpet bomb this area with weapons. Multiple air contacts. New ground contacts. It's likely a valid target as well. This is the area that's believed to be the actual missile field. Mobile vanished. Weapon damage. SPD hit missed. Missed the Nodong 2s by tells by 60 and 34 feet. Okay. Because they're not armored enough to withstand that. Alright, so where are you at? Yeah, we're gonna bomb this one as well. Looks to be a hit. Battle damage assessment. Heavy. Awesome. Weapon damage. Again, more misses. 24 and 18 feet. Let's move more along this route. I just think that's probably going to be air to air over here, air combat over here. Yeah, that's all it is. Okay, that's fine. I think I do have a fighter squadron over here. Maybe. Oh yes, I do. It's right here. Some more F-22s. They're prosecuting. No, they're not prosecuting because that's the surface action group. Ah, that's what's causing all the noise over here. Okay. These helixes. They're all over the Mississippi. You should move away from there. Possible target there, unknown target though. Yeah, you're moving to engage. It should be that target eliminated, yeah. I want to know what that is before what the rest of these targets are before I order strikes, but let's... You still have 10? Hit that. Okay, there's no reason to move it. Going 1,000 knots? damage. SPD hit that target. Missed by 62, okay. It was gonna get fun soon. You might not want to head that way. We don't know you're there. Sonobui. You still have AMRAMs. Hey, come in useful. We're gonna do unassigned because you guys are just derping around. More contacts, awesome. Problem though, that's looking like they might be going for an ear-to-ear engagement. You're probably going after the U2. I don't have enough AMRAMs to engage them all. Active radar. Get these guys up there fast. You can go active radar 2. And they're gonna start firing missiles. That looks to be an air-to-air. Yeah, that's exactly what it was too. They were actually trying to engage the U2. They're gonna start shooting here in a second. Close enough for them to actually be able to radar detect. There we go. Exactly what I was looking for too. Good news for the U-2 was that was missile fired at it was a semi-active radar missile. And since it no longer had a radar illuminator, that was the end of that. Yay, malfunction. Good news, they still have a lot more of those bombs. Now the problem is whether or not the guy over here, right there, if that's the um. Hold on, I have an idea for figuring this out because I want to figure out if that's the Simpo or not. So we're gonna do. Actually, we're gonna get a bit closer and do this a bit better. Get the idea here. We're gonna go throttle, go to creep there, go to just over the layer, and waypoint 2 as deep as you can. At cruise, waypoint 3, which I will adjust where it is. You'll be going to creep, and you'll do just over the layer. Waypoint 4, cruise, as deep as you can. Then creep. Actually, we don't need that one then. Because at that point you'll be at creep, just over the layer. Actually, go to shallow there. So the entire goal with this is sprint as fast as we can. Actually, we have a better option here for going as fast as we can. Current unit speed, we can go to 32 flank. And we are going to go as deep as possible. .25 is full flank bell. We'll go flank bell. The reason we don't have to worry too much is the only thing to worry about here is are we going to get detected? If we go deep, MAD won't work. It won't be as efficient at detecting these. If we're going deep as well, they're only going to be able to spot us with under the layer sonobuoys and sonars. Let's see, unit. We're going to go to waypoint 1, creep, not as deep as possible. We do want you then at just over the layer, listening out. And you can go back to flank, under the layer, pop it back up above the layer at creep, and keep doing this. Shallow at that point at creep. So the goal is to catch up to this, which is moving at 3 knots. Creep should be about 3 to 5 knots. Cruise is 20. But flank is 32. So we'll have an easier time catching up. Downfalls, we will be cavitating, most likely at lower or at shallower depths. And then we do have wherever it is. War Eagles. Mississippi over here. Mississippi is just trying to evade at this point because it's quite likely she has been detected. New ground contact. Mobile. Yeah, that's a valid target. So this one is a Virginia Flight 3. Her bells will be 32 knot top speed, 25, 25. And since they're nuclear, there's no running out of fuel. Yeah, it's MiG-21's coming up. Are they sure they want to play over here? Because I still have AMRAAMs. And they're going after the U-2, which they're not going to be able to catch. Yeah, because MiG-21s do not work well against that. RTB Winchester, awesome. Holy crap, where are you guys going in such a hurry? That's a problem. That is a problem. Um, Reagan, I need fighter's stat. I do have fighters airborne, they are busy. Nodong missile launcher was just destroyed, but there are no traces of secondary. There were no secondary explosions from fuel, traces of radiation, or significant signals traffic. Probably a decoy. Crap. So that was not our target. Not the one we were after, at least. You, how many? Shoot, we do need to engage these guys because they're about to be a problem. I need you to come up this way. I literally need all of you guys to start engaging. And yes, please, do fire off the last of those AMRAAMs. Another contact. Awesome. URTB, you are out of those. Who do we want to hit next? I'm curious about what that is. Oh, we do have that guy still as targets. And you still have 32 SPDs. You can go and hit your... I'm thinking, is that Nodong, or not Nodong, that SAM site that's probably out of ammo. Okay, so you do need to hit that site again. You're out of bombs. You are not. Hit that one. Oh, we're bombing. Did we ever hit those? Oh, that's F-22s with their JDAMs. Oh, okay. Forget about these guys. Oh, I do still have more guys with AMRAMs in the area. I might just keep these guys on station then. Even when they run out of their primary weapons. Let's meet this guy over here then. No. Hmm. Oh no, it was him. Okay. What are you guys? And what are you doing over here? I'll give you more bears. Okay. Those are gonna be more MiGs. MiG-23 is okay. Trying to figure out if they were gonna be 23s or what are you? I need you to bomb that. More sono buoys. Can you guys just stop with the damn sono buoys for a minute? Things I really want to be careful because these things are even deadlier. It's because that's a pair of utilities. You're by far one of the more deadly, I guess, W ships in this scenario. If I want to sink them, I'm gonna probably need to find a way of hitting them with harpoons. Which I do have, just nowhere near here. Actually, no, I might have them on board this submarine. No, I don't. Okay, do I have them on the other sub? Oh, I forgot. Yes, submarines do not currently carry harpoons. So the nearest harpoon is me way down here, way over here, on my surface action group and on that submarine, at least that I have control of. Japanese probably aren't looking to have a war with the Russians. They probably have harpoons on some of these ships. Yeah, that probably has harpoons. While not an amazing ship, probably does. Let's check anyways. No? SSM-1. No, they do have their own model. Missile, though. So yeah. Yeah, we're back into... Switch back to group view, please. And the Soryu probably has its own... It might have its own, I don't know what it has. Magazines, it has 14 mix of harpoon and torpedo. Probably has its own too. Currently slowing to creep. This Hampton just picked up a sono buoy. Probably need this to go a little bit further out. Due to the fact that it has to slow down. New underwater contact. Contact Goblin. 1877. Just detected by the Hampton. Sono buoy detected by the Hampton. At this point, we're no longer caring as much about the ground contacts. We right now are after the subs. Although we're going to do one last double check on all these targets up here. I think what we're going to do is anybody with bombs left, we're going to go after this guy and I think this guy over here. Just to confirm that they're not. Just to spread the love around at this point. Sam detected. Oh shit. That's probably an S-400. We've strayed a little too close. So that's gotta be coming from, probably from, yeah, we strayed just a touch too close, so you need to get out of there now. What speed are you moving at? You're moving fast enough. You have how many more missiles, or not missiles, bombs? 26. Active radar seeker. Ooh. That was close. Weapon end game. Weapon end game. Growler. Yep, that was an S-400 missile. You're actually running out of fuel, so you should probably refuel or RTB. It's that thing, the Vlad. Okay. Vlads have an amazing sonar, okay. Okay, so we hit the runway. So that was the goal with the F-22 bombing, or other F-22 bombing run. Let's hit their runways. Hopefully these deep throats are enough. Knock that out. The Nodong missile site has been destroyed. The medial spin doctors are hard at work. Both Washington and Moscow are claiming victory, and both are providing imagery to prove that they did the deed. For the next several weeks, only we will know the truth. At least that missile will never fire. So yes, it was the one I missed, or one, and I was gonna start because I was gonna start systematically bombing these. So now what to do with 24 small diameter bombs? You know what? This naval base needs a good paddling. Actually, go unassigned, hit the naval base. Absolutely everything you guys have, please. It's a lot of targets in there. Oh, it means I don't need this U-2 to be over there. At least it should mean that. Let's go ahead and send you this way then. Still being careful because there is a SAM site over here and should be active. I'm not too terribly concerned about the SAM because it's nowhere near my targets. Okay, are you the one that had the fighter bombers that had those bombs? Yes, you were. Launch individually, please. Damn it. Okay. I was hoping I could get those guys turned around, or that guy turned to do that, to spot that. Oh well. Please let me have another fighter squadron, or a flight of fighters ready. There we go. These North Koreans have a lot of fighters. So this one, the layer is... So this guy's actually operating above the layer. That... Ooh, an SSK. Could be a North Korean, it could be a Kilo. Though we don't have anything, so please get to your second waypoint faster, please. Because I'm trying to find out who that guy is. And this guy, if we don't have him on these, on the Vlad, they're probably up in here or down in here, and I don't think they're down in here. It's really driving me nuts is the fact I have a sono buoy, it can hear up to here, another one that can hear up to there, and yet another up to here, but nothing in here. So unless I go active sonar, you know what? Active sonar for a minute. Unless these jerks are below the layer. Could also be that one there. Which one's being picked up by these, most likely. You're not gonna hear anything. Hmm. You guys head on up this way, please. And you guys... You strike there. Then you come up this way. No idea what that was. Now, with these nuclear submarines, with the modern submarines actually, they're towed array. In this case, the TASS. Which I think is like tactical towed, or the towed array sonar. Okay, the towed array sonar system, which is passive only. It's one of the most potent, or actually the most effective sonars on the submarines now. Things that only can see out, like, to the sides. I don't care, game. As long as you're still going. But it also only operates well when you're moving. If you're moving at flank, you can't have it out low. But if you're moving at about 5 knots, you can have it out, and it still will be trailing. If you stop, though, it won't be trailing anymore unless it's not effective. That's the fun part about hitting that naval base. You're gonna get that a lot. If you're on RTB, you guys, need to deflect around this surface action group. I don't want you guys going through there. And they sort of make 21s to shoot down those. Yeah, that's gonna be one hurting base. Now we should soon, unfortunately, since we've not found the Sinpo, have the Sinpo firing its missiles. I've never had the Sinpo actually survive to fire them whenever I've tried this before. The one that always gets its missiles away is the Nodong launcher. The problem is that nobody's been able to find the freaking Sinpo, which is the strength of a submarine-based system. It's really freaking hard to find them, and you guys should probably make your way down to here. It's like if you notice, we believe the Sinpo to be somewhere in this area. There are sono buoys everywhere. We still can't freaking find it. Finding all sorts of, like, biologics, but we've not found the Sinpo. That could be the Sinpo, that could be the Sinpo. If this was not classified as an SSK, it could be the Sinpo. So this is likely to be like a Kilo or a very small North Korean sub. This one could be the Sinpo. This could be a Kilo, it could be a school of fish, it could be a whale, it could be a Kilo, it could be, I think there's an Akula, I think there's even an Oscar out here. It could be any of those. It could be a lot of things for that guy. The thing is, the only way I can tell is actually I do want this guy to do a more efficient chase. Because this is going to be one of the more silent submarines I actually have. You will go up to there, go creep, head above the layer. Waypoint 2, then we'll go flank as deep as you can. Again, we're going to do the same thing, it's just going to be the dash and listen. Because that's all we're really doing with this is we're doing a dash, followed by a period of listening, dash, followed by a period of listening. And this thing is unknown. It's going really slow. But that's all these guys are doing, is they're just gonna go forward. They're going to listen a little bit. At that point, you can also go, yeah. But when you do that, then we're gonna do the same thing down here for you. When you reach this one, you're gonna go like that. When you get there, no. There, yes. There, no. Do not inherit from parent. We'll just deal with it when we get there. It's only a flight 2, Virginia, okay. It's still more advanced than the San Juan over here. The San Juan over here is actually a very old submarine. Surface search radar is 1970 tech. It's got 1980s era torpedo warning, which is going to be a sonar. Its towed array was replaced in the 2000s. Same with its hull-mounted sonar. But its side sonar, or no, it's under the ice sonar, so it's ice obstacle avoidance and mine is still 1970 tech. Meanwhile, the much newer Mississippi the TAS is still is a 90s tech, but it's all late 2000 to early 2000s. Otherwise, it still has old. Actually, they have fairly similar radar or systems. Interestingly, radar is different though. This is a very late 2000s. They're going to be acquired for forever, almost. So just this model alone is going to be fairly old by the time it's gone. And all Virginias do have a VLS system, which is modeled here. We've got 12 missiles for that. Up here we have 8 missiles for it. Or no, 12 for its VLS, I do believe, as well. Now, I think it does have the newer Virginias as well in here, but they're not in this scenario. It's this guy, yeah. Submarine. Actually, it's going to be easier to just do this. Yet to be named. Yep. And these will have a lot more missiles. 1x 3-inch signal injector, okay. 4 torpedo tubes. 1 NSSN VLS. 1 VPM. You can get a grand total of 40 missiles. You can carry these, which are anti-ship missiles. So it can carry Block 3 TLAMs, Block 4 TACTOMs, and the Block 4 MMTs. Okay. which can hit a ship. The difference between the MMT and the TACTOM it's based on is one, it's got the IRC crew that the TACTOM has, but it also has an ECM and then a radar. The reason for that is the United States is trying to get new anti-ship missiles in, especially for the submarine force. Submarine force uses TACTOM, but they don't use Harpoon anymore. Why is it on only 1x? I swore I set it to 2. So if you take the fact that they have the missile that they have and turn it into a missile that can attack ships, no real work needs to be done. It's actually quite simple, but it takes a lot of testing. Because the modern Tomahawks are not designed for anti-ship operations. Oh shoot, that was a little bit too much. That's me, a Tu-22 blinder set up as a recon. Those Su-27SMs really seem to be wanting the U-2. Maybe I can get the North Koreans to do the job for me and shoot them down. I don't know. I have mostly blinded their radar system. So we still have 18 hours to go. We still have to find and sink the Sinpo. We have to hit the Sinpo submarine pen, which for whatever reason, no weapon likes to hit. Still have to hit these. This thing is refusing to die. It's absorbed 2 massive ordnance penetrators and multiple bunker busting JDAMs. That's not a JDAM carrying laden aircraft, but this is. What in the world are you doing over here? Your seat, okay. It's been almost 10 minutes since we last saw the Utiloys. It's a problem. That is a major problem. Because these things have quite the anti-ship or anti-submarine reach. the reason I'm concerned about these is if you scroll down at their weapon system, they got a lot of different equipment, but the most troubling thing they have are the two SSN-14 missiles. Now, the SSN-14, it is very old. It's as old as these ships are, if not older. But it's a potent system nonetheless. The Silex is fairly potent. Not too concerned about the gauntlets or the RBUs on it. It's torpedo tubes with their Set 65s, which again are very old. And then the UGMT ones on the Silex. Now, the good news is it's only got a range of 30 nautical miles. The bad news is it has a range of 30 nautical miles. This thing, the only weapon it actually has not that. To actually counter that is this, which has a range of 27 nautical miles at a low speed. Same for the Hampton over here. And they're too far away to actually support each other. So, because they're about 80 nautical miles away. Now, if I had harpoons on these, I'd only have to stay about 80 nautical miles away, and then I can be launching harpoons from them. But as I said previously, I have harpoons over here, and harpoons over here. I might have some land-based harpoons, magazines, JSOWs, JDAMs, some sidewinders, some bombs, slammers. No, I don't have any over here. So if it's quite possible that the closest harpoons I actually have that are not allied might be in one of these. Might be on land, in which case I'm not using them. Because I do have a lot of MPAs. Ooh, I have JASMs. I did not realize I had JASMs in this one. Problem is, it's gonna take way too long to load them onto anything useful. So Hammer D is just base that doesn't have anything that can carry them. Same with the M9Xs. Okay. Cluster bombs. JDAMs. Yeah, these bases have a lot of equipment on them. Small diameter bombs. More JDAMs. Dumb bombs. So I don't think I actually have surface-based harpoon missiles. No, I don't. Okay. So, yeah, the nearest harpoons are going to be on the ships. It's a little unfortunate. Because even the carrier has harpoons. And I highly doubt that the Japanese are going to start shooting at the Russians. Unless the Russians do something silly. So I know I have a base down here, and I know it is very light on weapons, but it's weapons that cannot be used from over here. So that means I definitely don't have any of my air bases with harpoon missiles, sadly. Meanwhile, I do have aircraft that can take harpoons. And we're just gonna grab up one of these, even though I literally can't. Nope, I can't. Okay. Because I'm just pulling this to see what I actually have. Yeah, I do have harpoon loadouts on the magazine, on the carrier. I have 17. I have one plane with harpoons loaded. Okay. What plane has harpoons loaded? Okay, why do you say that I have a plane with harpoons loaded? I know I have Hellfires loaded. I also have torpedoes loaded. JSOWs, ARGMs, bombs, but nothing with harpoons. So why are you saying that there's somebody loaded with harpoons? See? This is weird. 17 available in magazines, available magazine and aircraft, 20. Why do I suddenly have 24? This is super freaking weird. Hmm. But yeah, I've got a massive load on there too. And I love that I can load them up as tankers as well. Not that I'm gonna do that. Now, if we can hunt that down and figure out what it is, which we are currently creeping, so active sonar, please. That's fine by me. Okay. Looks like the Vlad that was over here is either off screen. No, it's just right there. Okay. Ah, that's where that one came from. From that little Seahawk. Okay. You're the guy with those. You're going down. like somebody to come and run a pattern here, please, but oh well. New air contact. Missile detected. Alright, so the Su-27s are now occupied. This pleases me very much. You are guaranteed hostile. These guys are just gonna be chucking missiles back and forth all day long. Some of these guys, since we're getting red slot back reports. Those are gonna be the SAR missiles. Oh, those are MiG-29s? Yeah. They're gonna start chucking probably SAR missiles as well. Semi-actives? Yeah, those are just semi-actives. That's the problem with a semi-active missile. You have to keep illuminating the target. Really, we have 3 missiles going for a single Su-27. Now, I want to see something real quick. Is this going to actually... what the hell? Okay, so yes, my hunch was correct. I do have to target that with ad caps. Which means I need to wait until the Shihan is in position. Or not Shihan. Is it? Yeah, it's the Shihan. I really don't like that. It's really annoying. Because I do have to be careful because that is a diesel electric. So I do have limited fuel on that. And it's currently running on battery power. Meaning it will eventually have to surface. Or at least go to periscope depth to snorkel. At which point you'll be vulnerable to attack while it recharges the battery. 4 missiles on a single airplane. Five missiles in total. Oh, jeez. It took all of them, and it's still all flying. Oh my word. And that's all of the AMRAAMs too. Now there's gonna be another MiG-21. The annoying part is since they're only chucking MiG-21s at us over here right now, it's unlikely if they're gonna be able to knock anything out. If they're using MiG-23s, maybe. The MiG-21s just don't have the air-to-air range to really do much here. Wow. They're on the deck now, so we don't see them at all. The plus side of them being on the deck, they're burning a lot of fuel. Yes, I was telling you guys to refuel, please. Since you guys are extremely low on fuel. There's the MiG-23s. How are you doing? Why are you on RTB already? You still have AMRAAMs. I have no clue what you're doing. Because just like as I felt like, it is not a good reason to RTB. Contrary to popular belief. That's gonna be another fighter. Probably coming off that airbase, so I don't know what kind of fighter that is, but it's definitely a hostile. Oh, great. That's gonna be another F7. Another bloody MiG-21 copy. Okay. Yeah, they were fish beds. The floggers are more dangerous. The problem is that the floggers only have some active missiles as well. This guy is probably with. Oh, those are C's, okay. Please shoot that guy down. I know you have aim 9s, please fire. He's gonna start pinging you like mad with his radar. Or you guys just want to get shot down. Great. That could be a MiG-29, and that is a MiG-29. Great. I need you to shoot that fast. I know you guys still have 2 AMRAAMs. Please fire them. Now they're chasing after you guys. Okay. Missile. Missile's gonna be a loss. Lose its track. RTB. Oh dear. MiG-29 might actually kill itself. No, it won't, okay. That MiG-29 is super lucky. Because that AMRAAM nearly was able to get a lock on him. How is sub hunting over here going? Confirmed that thing is a North Korean hunter-killer submarine. Very small, it's only got 2 torpedo tubes with a total of 1 torpedo per mount. And no stores. It's a very small submarine. Full displacement of 150 tons. No clue what that guy is, though. And it was last seen moving at a speed of 3 knots. War Eagles, I would actually like you to go and hunt that now, please. I said I would like you to hunt it, please. I'm sorry, I would like you to stop that. I need you actually to engage right now, damn it. And so then we have more hits, but not enough. Where's the next flight? You're cleared to begin your bombing run. Actually, I want you to guide real quick. More, apparently. Those there's only F7s. I still want them dead. They have way too many of those things for my tastes. That's probably another bloody MiG-29. No, it's not. It is a MiG-23. Another MiG-23 took off. Go on with your bombing run. Look, MiG-21 Biz chasing us down. A pair of them. Oh, they're apparently brave enough this time around not to chase us into the SAM batteries. That we're literally just showing them up for the first several hours of this operation. Alright, I'm gonna go a couple more minutes because I'm getting a bit tired and I still have to do some other things tonight. Definitely will be alive again tomorrow. Well, at least I should be. What are these? Oh, more RSUs. Okay. Now I want to know, what is this thing? It does actually have a radar. Okay. Actually, I'm surprised it's got a radar. It's so small. It has absolutely no fuel on it, but It's got a radar. Thing isn't gonna go anywhere fast either at 8 knots. 8 knots fully submerged. Well, actually, 10 knots surfaced. Meanwhile, you have this thing with its 32 knot maximum speed. The multiple radios that do exceed the capabilities of theirs. Because of the fact that it's nuclear, it's so much faster. It's also a much larger submarine. Now I wonder what speed they gave the Seawolf in this. One of our key targets is destroyed. Oops, that's not what I was after. Probably was... yes, we finally hit that guy with bunker busters enough to finish it off. The defense HQ is gone. So we still have to hit the bloody satellite command center. So we have to hit the satellite command center still. We still have to hit these two targets up here. The submarine pen, and we have to still find the damn Simpo. So we're actually getting quite close to finishing this. The problem is the fact that we still have 3 bunkers to bust and 1 target that basically requires torpedoes to hit. That's also a land target. On top of the fact we still have to find one of our targets. So, hope you guys have enjoyed this tonight. Should be seeing you guys tomorrow night unless I end up doing something until like midnight, which is entirely possible. Who knows? And I'll see you guys Thursday night. So I'm hoping to get this wrapped up, especially with how few targets I have left to hit. Hopefully I'll have this wrapped up before sometime next week. I'll have this finished then. At this rate, just a matter of hitting those damn bunkers. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.